strong you are until being strong is the only way. Yes or no, everyone? Make some noise again. Welcome and thank you all for joining us today for this meaningful, impactful event centered around breast cancer. My name is Anusha Vari and I'm going to guide you through this amazing event, and I'm honored to do this event. Welcome all to this landmark occasion at ITC Kohinoor, Hyderabad, the launch of a bold, compassionate and critical national initiative in women's health, the Breast Cancer Awareness and Screening Program, a CSR initiative of Fujifilm India, which will be managed and implemented by the Apollo Foundation under the leadership of Apollo Hospitals Group. Over the next 12 months, this program will travel across 24 Indian cities, screening over 1.5 lakh women, many from undeserved and vulnerable communities, for breast cancer, the most common cancer amongst Indian women. India sees nearly 1.8 lakh new breast cancer cases annually, and tragically over 50% of these are diagnosed in late stages, often due to lack of awareness, stigma and poor access to early detection. But this is what makes today so important. We are no longer letting silence win. It's an honor to have with us two incredible champions of this cause. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Upasana Kamneni Konidala, give a big round of applause once again, the Vice Chairperson of CSR at Apollo Hospitals, an entrepreneur, philanthropist, wellness advocate, and one of the leading voices driving healthcare transformation for women, children across India. And Mr. Koji Vada, or as we respectfully say, Vada-san, give a big round of applause, Managing Director of Fujifilm India, a visionary leader whose commitment to healthcare innovation has helped bring life-saving imaging technologies to the farthest corners of our country. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us, for the leadership and your presence today. And now, to set the tone for this event and the journey ahead, we will view a powerful message, a short video created by Fujifilm India, reminding us why early screening saves lives. Let's have the video play, please.
It's been ages since I've seen Ma smile like that. Thanks to these two incredible women, Parvati and Ipshitadi. They rise every morning, embarking on a mission that brings smiles to countless faces. They go door to door, spreading awareness. Setting up camps and educating about breast cancer. It was then we understood the root of mass pain. Didi advised us to visit a diagnostic center for a mammography. We met Bolumidi, the compassionate soul who supports the mission with technology. The process was comfortable thanks to Fujifilm's mammography equipment. The mammogram revealed a lump. Dr. Shorkar assured us that there's no need to fear and advised us for treatment. Thanks to Fujifilm's outreach campaign, early detection led to early treatment. Inspired by Fujifilm's initiative, we also joined their mission to bring hope and smiles.
Yatra naryastu pujante ramante tatra devata. First of all, let's begin this formally by giving a big round of applause for all the incredible women here. Give a big round of applause for everyone. We now move on to the results of the journey so far. To present the highlights of the first successful year of this campaign, may I now request Ms. Ritu Kapoor, Marketing Manager, Medical Devices at Fujifilm India, to share insights into the impact we've already made and what lies ahead. As we scale the campaign, it's our responsibility of not just screening, but also providing treatment to the women in need. Takes center stage. What is interesting is that the program has been designed with great care to ensure that from identifying the right women, sensitizing them about the risks and signs of breast cancer, conducting healthcare assessments to find all those at risk, mobilizing them for free mammograms, and then offering free treatment support for women who need them the most. In fact, the treatment support offers financial assistance for everything from transport to biopsies to surgical procedures to chemotherapy. Let us now watch a short clip highlighting how much the program has impacted two women. Let's have the video, please.
જાન્યુઆરી મહિનામાં જે પૂંજી ફિલ્મ ટીમ દ્વારા જે સ્ક્રીનિંગ સ્તન કેન્સરનું આયોજન કરવામાં આવ્યું હતું તેમાં મેં જાણ કરેલ હતી તો પૂંજી ફિલ્મ ટીમની મદદથી આરડી કોઠારી લેબમાં મેમોગ્રાફી કરાવી ફ્રીમાં. ત્યારબાદ મને ખબર પડી કે મને સ્તનમાં કેન્સર છે. મે મહિનામાં કીમોથેરાપી અને સર્જરી કરવામાં આવે છે તેનો સંપૂર્ણ ચાર્જ પૂંજી ફિલ્મ ટીમ દ્વારા અને અપોલો દ્વારા હોસ્પિટલમાં ચૂકવવામાં આવેલ છે. તો તેમનો હૃદયથી ધન્યવાદ માનું છું અને તેમને ખૂબ સારી એવી અમને મદદ કરેલી છે.
গত বছর মার্চ মাসে পজিটিভ আমাদের এখানে ক্যাম্প করতে এসেছিল। আমার অসুবিধার কথা দেখুন আমি জানাই, তখন আমাকে লালদিঘি মেডিকেল সেন্টারে পাঠাই এই মেমোগ্রামের জন্য। দেখুন আমি ক্যান্সারের কথা জানি, এরপর আমার দেখুন চিকিৎসা শুরু হয় আর খরচ পজিটিভ বহন করে ক্যান্সার ফ্রি। আজ মারণ রোগের কাছে আমি জিতে গেছি। আমি পজিটিভকে ধন্যবাদ জানালাম।
All right, give a big round of applause. May I now request Ms. Ritu Kapoor to please join me on the dais with a huge round of applause to give the presentation. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Welcome everyone. I'm Ritu Kapoor from Fujifilm India, and I'm delighted to welcome Upasna ma'am, whose presence here today inspires our mission and amplifies the importance of women health. Thank you so much, ma'am, for standing with us. I would also like to welcome all our media partners for the second phase of our campaign initiative, which is very close to our heart. Let me welcome Apollo team as well for being a very committed partners in this journey. So our project follows a structured methodology to ensure the maximum impact. So we begin by carefully identify the target locations, regions where the awareness is very less. So we collaborated with community leaders, health workers to build trust and encourage women to participate in the screening, and we set out to the location where it requires the most. So once locations are finalized, we move on to the planning phase. The goal was to empower women with the knowledge of breast health, to let them know to come and talk to us, share their feedback, and basically to share their doubt with us related to mammogram. The third phase, executing phase, we made sure that these women are going for the screening. All the high risk affected women are going for the screening. And in the fourth phase, we have done mammography and the treatment. So our mission was to bring awareness and access to the women who need it the most. And I'm proud to share that we have successfully delivered the same by working hand in hand with our implementing partner and the diagnostic centers. Can you change the slide, please? It's not working. Yes. Thank you. This is not working. Yes. So we reach out to 19 locations across the country: Delhi, Hyderabad, Chennai, Indore, and more. One of the most important part of this campaign was HRA. So we engaged our women across the cities, helping them understand their individual need of breast cancer through structured assessment. So we have conducted 1 lakh HRAs throughout over 3,000 plus camps across the countries. And these HRAs has become the gateway to identify the high-risk individuals, women who otherwise may not have known that they need screening. So based on HRA result, we then move for the mammography screening of 1,500 women flagged as a high risk at 28 diagnostic centers across the country. So most importantly, 18 cases of breast cancer were identified early, thanks to our collaboration with local diagnostic centers and Apollo Foundation. 7 women are now receiving treatment they needed. Additionally, 11 women are self-managing their treatment. And here's a very most inspiring thing to share with you, that 2 women are now cancer-free after getting the treatment they needed. And thank you. This is the true power of early detection. It saves lives. So I want to take a moment to thank everyone who involved in phase 1 of our screening campaign: diagnostic centers, Apollo Foundation, and women who stepped out to take charge of their lives. So this is just the beginning. Together, we are changing the story of breast cancer in our country. Let's continue to find it early, fight it early, and spread more smiles on the faces of women worldwide. Thank you very much.
For all these achievements and for her wonderful presentation, we can clap one more loud a time. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming on stage a trailblazing leader, a dynamic entrepreneur, a passionate advocate for women's empowerment, Miss Upasana Kamineni Konidela, with a huge round of applause, of course with a lot of smiles and hugs. As the Vice Chairperson of CSR at Apollo Hospitals, she has redefined, yes, I think we can clap aloud. And the intro goes on. Please have your seat now. As the Vice Chairperson of CSR at Apollo Hospitals, she has redefined healthcare philanthropy in India, leading with compassion, innovation, and impact. She's the visionary founder of You Are Life, India's largest digital platform for occupational health and corporate wellness, empowering thousands to lead healthier and more productive lives. A third-generation entrepreneur and one of the youngest female independent directors in the country, Ms. Upasana brings bold ideas and sharp strategy to the boardrooms of billion-dollar companies. Her accolades include the Femina Award for Healthcare, Forbes Tycoons of Tomorrow, and the Dada Saheb Phalke Award for Philanthropy. And yes, she was even celebrated as a GQ hero during the COVID-19 pandemic. Don't you think you should raise your hands again and join them together? At this time, may I now invite Mr. Wada-san to kindly felicitate Ms. Upasana Kamineni Konidala with a huge round of applause. May I now request him to please come over, whose relentless commitment to making preventive healthcare accessible, especially through Apollo's CSR platforms, has touched millions of lives across India. In true Indian tradition, may I now request Mr. Vikram Taplu, the director, ATNF, to felicitate Mr. Koji Wada, MG, Fuji Film India. Please join on stage. Let us first felicitate our pink hero today, Ms. Upasana Kamineni Konidala. Give a big round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Can we also raise our hands as we felicitate Mr. Wada-san by Mr. Vikram Taplu, the director, ATNF. Give a big round of applause, please. I think we are all energetic and happy on this beautiful moment. We should show some love. Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have all been waiting for, a strong believer in the power of compassion, community, and continuity. She has been instrumental in ensuring that CSR goes beyond compliance, becoming a platform for transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the ambassador of the CSR campaign, the driving force behind Apollo's social impact initiatives, Miss Upasana Kamineni Konidala, with a huge round of applause. Pleasure meeting you, ma'am. We've all been waiting to hear you.
I'll use the dice. Thank you. Namaste, a very warm welcome to Koji Wada-san, Managing Director of Fujifilm India, and to everyone gathered here today. Thank you for standing with us, for women, for health, and for change. I'm here today not just as the Vice Chairperson of the Apollo Foundation, but as a woman, a daughter, a friend, and a mother. And most of all, as someone who fiercely believes in the right of every Indian woman to live a life that's healthy, fearless, and dignified. Today isn't just a launch. It's the beginning of a movement where awareness meets access, where technology meets empathy, and where screening reaches women instead of waiting for women to reach hospitals they can't access. You all know the reality. One woman is diagnosed with breast cancer every 4 minutes in India. One woman dies every 13 minutes with breast cancer. And over 50% of these cases are found in stage 3 and 4 because of silence, stigma, and the belief that preventive care is a luxury and not a right. Today that changes. Together with Fujifilm India and through the Apollo Foundation, we are launching a national breast cancer screening program across 24 Indian states, reaching over 1.5 lakh women, especially in undeserved communities. Trained healthcare workers will go directly to where women are. Construction sites, urban slums, low-income households supported by awareness campaigns in local languages and technology-enabled pathways that connect women to mammography and treatment. We're using AI, telemedicine, mobile health tech, not just to detect disease, but to defeat delay. At Apollo, we've believed in preventive healthcare. From Total Health in Aragonda to rural Tamil Nadu, we've screened lakhs across India. And last year alone, detected 150 plus high-risk cases clear early in one pilot program. That's changed 150 lives for women. This is not charity, it's accountability. This is how healthcare system becomes a movement. But beyond machines, we need a cultural shift. We need to tell our daughters, our sisters, our domestic workers, self-exams are not shameful. They are smart. Mammograms are not indulgent. They are essential. Let's talk about breast health the way we talk about blood sugar. Let's normalize pink ribbons like we normalize bindis and bangles. And so today, to everyone here, doctors, journalists, influencers, community leaders, this is your call to action. Let's take this campaign into schools, WhatsApp groups, bus stops, Anganwadis. Let's even get men talking, because breast cancer affects families, not just women. To every woman listening, you are strong, you are smart, you are seen, and your health is not a luxury, it's a right. Let this be the start of a pink revolution, not just in color, but in commitment, courage, and care. Let's fight breast cancer, one screening, one woman, and one city at a time. Now that was my speech, but I need to tell you my personal experience. I started the year with a mammogram, and before that, year on year, because I told myself that, my health is my family's happiness. So therefore, I used to do breast ultrasounds, but because of my age, it was time for me to do a mammography. And I told my whole family that. I was nervous when I was doing it, but I must tell you that the next time onwards, I realized that I need a support group. So what I did was I got a bunch of friends and I got some women in my family also together and said, hey, this is a time that we will mark for ourselves to do our tests together in case anyone has a negative result. So therefore, this is something that I encourage more of you to do, not alone, but with people and near and dear as a support system. Because that time when you're going through the test, I mean, I was very anxious, and I expect, most of you would be in the same way. Having said that, I also am truly blessed. I'm here because, I'm really happy that I'm able to spread this message to so many women out there. Working in the Apollo Foundation, I feel, is the most fulfilling thing that God can give me, and I'm really happy to serve. Thank you so much, and please, encourage more women to get tested early. Thank you.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. One question: I think women's health is so important and is being neglected, and why do you think awareness is important?
So, as I said, a healthy family is a wealthy family, and it's very important not just for women but for everyone to take care of their health. Women are the caregivers of a family and they always put themselves last. So it's time for us now to take care of the caregiver. Therefore, women have to now come out first and they need to do these tests because, their health matters a lot as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. Big round of applause. The lady all herself, Ms. Upasana. So it's time to have the brief photo opportunity we have. We now request Ms. Upasana and Wadasan to join us for a brief photo opportunity as we commemorate the significant milestone. Yes, can I have you both here in front, please? This one is for the flashing cameras. Everyone, the launch of this momentous campaign, everyone. A resounding applause. The one that signifies the commitment to fight against breast cancer. One that is well and truly underway.
I would also like to take a moment to thank the team. I think they've done a phenomenal job. Vikram, Premanand, and of course Dr. Vijayanand, who's been such a pioneer in this city to encourage so many people. He has helped so many women out there. And thank you for your service. Dr. Veer Prakash and Madhvi, all of you are here. Thank you for making a huge impact to everyone's life who needs that little extra care. Thank you.
We have our fighting gloves ready for both of you. So let's all fight together for this meaningful cause. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a big round of applause for all the people who's behind this scene. Wonderful cause. We truly feel like fighters today with the red gloves on. Thank you so much. So it's now time that we open the floor for the members of the press for the Q&A session with Ms. Upasana and Wadasan. We request our media to kindly cooperate and keep their questions crisp and focused to the campaign.
I thought we were doing one-on-ones after the, yeah, that's what they asked. No, but I'm okay with anything. What do we do?
All right, we can do the one-on-one Q&A a little bit later as of now. Thank you so much, ma'am, for deeply inspiring us on this amazing keynote. To conclude the formal proceedings, may now invite Mr. Varasan, a leader who truly believes in value from innovation. Give a big round of applause as I welcome him to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Fujifilm India.
Shubha Madhanam. Good morning. My name is Koji Wada. I'm MD of Fujifilm India, Pasanaji, and people from the healthcare community, and my dear media friends. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Pasanaji for giving her time for this cause of breast cancer awareness. And study has revealed that one woman is diagnosed with breast cancer every 4 minutes in India, while the average age of Indian women going for diagnosis after symptoms is almost 10 years younger than their Western counterparts. There are facts in our society that is very less talked about. As a business leader in a healthcare company, this research finding worries me, but gives me the motivation to talk to the women in India and request them to charge of their health. The event today was a stepping stone in our journey of 24 cities where hardworking volunteers from Apollo Foundation will put efforts every day to reach and register over 1.5 lakh women in the vulnerable age group from the underprivileged section of the society. I would like my friends from media as well to help the society by writing about this issue at regular intervals and making the society aware that early detection is the key to fight breast cancer. With that, I would like to end my message with the hope that this CSR activity, where philanthropists like Pasanaji have also extended their support, is able to give an inspiration to many to fight for the cause of breast cancer. Danya Wadaru. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Dhanyawadalu also. Thank you so much, everyone, for both our pioneers. Everyone, put your hands together. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us and for being our back and support for this incredible day. Thank you. Special thanks to all our doctor fraternity, our media partners, all our distinguished guests and leaders who have been an incredible part of this amazing day and event. Behind in the fight against breast cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for all the people who are behind this. Thank you so much, Fujifilm. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. So as Fujifilm, you may know about the camera company, but originally we have a medical and healthcare products and businesses. So one of the most important activity is breast cancer screening. So we want to start in India. Then with Apollo Foundation support, today we have just launched in big way. So I hope breast cancer is one of the most common cancer in India for women. So that's why we want screen and we want to save more life of Indian women.
When you started the Fuji Films, and what is the motto, sir?
Motto itself is to make more people more smiles. That is our company philosophy and corporate purpose. So that's why we want to make your people, Indian people, more smiles. That is our philosophy.
Still now, how many programs have you conducted, sir? Awareness programs?
Awareness, this is second year, phase 2. So maybe in near future, phase 3, phase 4, and bigger, we want to continue.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.